as you've heard, welcome back to Slime Rancher 2. Today, we're continuing our exploration through the brand new update. We are going to be heading back to the area we unlocked in the last episode, way over here, of course, whatever it's called, or wherever it is. Oh, it's actually way over here. So yeah, we had a lot of fun with this. We're gonna be going back there soon enough, but what I wanted to do is just collect up as many hens as we can, because there is actually a Saber Gordo back there that we need to do something about. Now this guy hasn't made an egg yet. I don't know if we're waiting on something with that or if I've just not entirely understood it. I guess we'll have to wait and see in that way. But I figure if we have any extra roosters, toss those in just to balance that out a little bit more. But we have 40 of these guys, that's always good. So I think with 40 of those, then I could actually, I can't take more, I won't start like a second thing. Maybe I could take a couple of these. We got Thunder Chicken Dews as an inventory thing. The king of chickens has to start somewhere. So cute, so cute. So I don't really want them too much. I want to keep them over here. And we'll build up a larger collection soon enough. But my goal is just to get as many of the normal, whatever they're called, the Thundercluck hens as possible. And when it comes to this stuff, because like these guys, they only eat meat. And they're not even hungry enough to eat this one. So what can we do with this one? With all this stuff? I guess just toss it into there. So if we have any extra inventory space, I wanna go back and make the most of it so that we really can fill up, because I don't know how much it's gonna take for the Largo to work. Or is it Gordo? It's Gordo. And we'll probably wanna stock up on some other stuff too. So I'm just sort of going around trying to make sure that that's all set up before we move on with it, you know? So let's get over here. I might wanna go try to set up a teleporter as well. So you still have a good amount there. So if we wanted to try to scoop up a couple, this isn't always the best idea because I know that these guys need some too, but you know, let's just take on that. And there's a couple of extra. I'll let our hens in there and I'll let our roosters in there. That's pretty nice. So I think we have a good chunk. I don't need the roosters. Roosters I think should stay because they can help just grow more. But I also don't want it to be an overwhelming amount, I guess. Hard to say. And that's where it's like, maybe we should just make even more over this way, because once we get a couple set up, they sort of just infinitely grow. They don't need to be managed too much. So maybe we should just get a bunch of them over here, and then I'll just be able to discover this later and be like, oh yeah, there's a bunch of this stuff. So let's maybe just make a couple over here. If we need to, we'll just deconstruct them. It's actually not too big of a deal. So, well actually that's the wrong one. Whoops, now that I'm thinking about this. Luckily, we have the money to do that. What I wanted to do was a coop. So let's just set up a couple coops over here, just like that. And then over here, do the same thing. I know there's other things we could be doing with it too, but I think this is the best thing for now. Besides that, you know, there's things like, have we built a refinery yet? Yeah, that's the storage thing. Well, that's a silo. Okay, there is no refinery. Oh no, I look at this and I think refinery, not a silo. So let's just build one more coop. And these will definitely serve us well. So we set that up. The only thing is that I don't know if they ever spawn in more roosters, right? Is that just a thing? If we just put in 3 of these, and then I just put in Thunderclucks there, Thunderclucks here, just all around. It should make a ridiculous amount of them over time. So maybe that's something that can help. Here's hoping. I'll just leave that for a long, long time, and maybe we'll come back to 1 billion of them. That'd be nice. That'd be really nice, actually. So in the meantime, just grab a couple normal chickens. It needs to be meat is the problem. That's the only thing that Saber is going to eat. So let's take what I can from all that and then head out back over here. So one thing I would like to do as well is set up a teleport so that we can get back and forth quicker, because as it currently stands, it is a bit of a long travel. I just don't know what materials I need for that. So at the least I wanna figure out what those are so we can find them along the way. But we have things like the drone archive key. I haven't made this yet. This seems to be its own thing. But what we're really looking for here is this one. This is the snowy teleporter. We need 1 more slime fossil and a bunch more saber plorts. So we'll keep running those up over time. That sounds good. We need to go and find the slime fossil first. But is there any other kind of teleporter I can maybe make? Not from what I can see. Like, obviously these are the portals I want to use for the different things, but red home portal. Teleporter that allows you for one-way travel back to the conservatory. We could at least make one of these if we can get 2 more jellystone. Or a green home portal, we can afford this one. Sure, let's make this one then. So is that being created? I think it is. I forget how to do those. Good question. There's a button for it, isn't there? I don't quite remember. So yes, T is gadget mode, and you can see we actually have that teleporter there. So yeah, I'll have to set that up. And then we also have things like the warp depot. That might be good. And then the refinery. You know, we should just go there now and set these 2 things up. That'll make it much, much easier. So yeah, close that for now, and let's head all the way back over to the snowy world that I'm forgetting the name of. So there's already a bunch of these guys to deal with here as we've made our way back to Powerfall Bluffs. Oh, and there's a little GG guy I didn't even see here. What an amazing discovery. This glacier wasn't even here when I first came to the island. I'm not sure how that's possible, so I'm sending out additional drones to collect more data. In the meantime, I'm going to need to see if this snow is as fun as the stories I read as a kid. Interesting, so whoever wrote these GG logs, it was the first time they were seeing snow. Okay, so there's some other food here, but can't really do too much about it. There are just tar slimes everywhere. Huh. Place is all messed up. So trying to help out where I can, but I'm out of water now, so that makes it a bit more of an issue, so I'll just leave the rest of them. Huh, so here's another chick I can grab, another hen. Gotta grab those wherever I can. I don't know if we'll have enough to really make this Largo Gordo pop, but I'm sure I can get close. Couple more, gotcha. And I want to try to get up here, because I think it was over this way. Is that a golden one? I think it might be. No, is it? No, that's another Saber Slime. Okay, got a little confused there for a moment, because it looked, you know, a little goldenish. Go. So many slimes everywhere though. We do want to find more of this stuff soon, but for right now, I just don't have the inventory space. I think we want to make our way over to the Gordo as soon as I can. And it should be right up here, right? Somewhere like that. Oh no, I'm going the wrong way. Easy to get turned around a little bit, I suppose. There's one guy exploding. You okay here? The Saber boom. For right now, is this, it's still not correct. I think we gotta go higher up or something. It's so easy to get turned around in this little spot for some reason, at least for me, as I'm still getting used to it. Where exactly is it though? Oh no, and I'm running out of jetpack too, so this is getting a little unfortunate. I think it's right over there, so. No, it's up there. Okay, I'll find it eventually. All right, then we finally got up here. So your favorite food, I don't have too much of, which is gonna be this. Oh, we can see the hearts. You love it. You're just so cute though. Oh my gosh, I can't get over it. They look so happy. All right then, so let's go and feed you with as much of this as we can muster. I know it's not gonna be a full deal for you, but it'll get it pretty high up, right? You are getting bigger and bigger and happier and happier. Oh, here we go, maybe it is. Whoa, we gotcha. That's a bunch of these guys if we want it, and a pot to break open, and oh, we went through the portal. Where are we now? Oh man, we're way down this way. I was not expecting that. Whoa, so that really connects things then. Obviously we're sort of in Ember Valley now, but oh man. So that's what this whole area is about now. That's so interesting. So I really do like that the added update levels are going to maybe connect things in a way I wasn't really expecting. That is so cool. That'll make it way more easier to get around in the long run, but so interesting. I'm glad we were able to pop that Gordo and figure that out. So, what more is there to do around here? Not too much specifically. Eventually we need to get back to Ember Valley to find 11 more of the pods, and that's something I wanna do soon, is like a pod searching episode. But for today, I still wanna be pretty focused in on the concept of Powerfall Bluffs. And it looks like, unfortunately, oh no, I was gonna say all these guys got taken out, but I guess not. So I would like to look into getting back home soon to combine some stuff. with the sabers, just to sort of make them largos. I thought that'd be good. I don't know what just yet, but something for sure. Let's go and get some more Thunderluck hens. And let's see, is there anything around here that I might want to get up to? We were exploring up there before. There's a pot. Okay, we probably don't need these two. We don't really have much stony hens, but 2 hens. So let's exchange that out for this stuff, the perfect snowflake. Get some extra coins there. I'm still looking all over the place for pods. Let's get whatever saber ones I can get. Any kind of pod I can find is usually pretty important. Seeing how we found half of them last episode, we found the first 10. I feel like the remainder 10 are gonna be really challenging to discover. But I know there was a few we sort of missed that like we spotted and then couldn't really find after. I could discover where they were. Would probably be pretty helpful, right? So I'll have to look around. What about like up here? Ooh. No, not really. Well, actually, there's still a little bit more, but yeah, I gotta be really careful about that. I'm not seeing too much more on that side. It's gotta look sort of up, down, all around kind of deal. And eventually, some might pop up in front of us. But while I'm getting closer to the beginning area for this spot, oh no, here comes some more of these guys. I'm still out of water, I forgot. Okay, I think there's some water over here, right? Maybe, might just be ice. I think it's just ice. That's a bit more of an issue. We can just run away from them for now, so it's all right. But near the portal over here, I guess, might be convenient to just do something like this. Activate, I want this one to be the green home portal. So there we go. And I think it could demolish this, right? If I wanted to. Okay, but I don't want to. So that's pretty cool. So this will bring us straight back home. And if I really want to, I don't know exactly where I want to put it, but maybe just sort of, not too far off. I want to set up this refinery link. So this allows me to submit some things directly to the refinery, which for right now is just going to be these. I'm still looking for one more fossil though. So if there's one more thing we want to do in this area before we head back home, it's definitely going to be looking for any kind of extra slime fossil, because I just need one more in the refinery to make some of the other stuff, but gotta be around here somewhere, right? I mean, I guess I don't need it as much now that I made that one portal, but still, I guess having some more, it really couldn't hurt. So I would like to just do that before I leave. But I don't see too much around. It's still super fun and relaxing to explore all this though. Definitely enjoying it. Yeah, I'm not really seeing anything really that we need, but I haven't spent too much time on that cluster of islands. And it is a pretty small area in comparison to Ember Valley and this one, but it's still a really cool update. I'm still really enjoying it. We gotta let this recharge before we make any more jumps. I think there might be one right down there. We might have opened that one already, but it looks sort of untouched. So getting across to here. These guys are so cute. Okay, I see where it's gonna be. Right down here. I haven't found this one. Aha! So this is pod number 11, and it's gonna have an ice lamp. These glacial gifts light up the night with inner radiance. So nice. All right, so getting back up this way, and that's why, diligent searching is so important. Might find some new stuff. Give one of those guys water lettuce, I'm sure they'll appreciate it. But still no fossils. Why are they so difficult to come by? Okay, it took me a good long while to find some, but way up here, we actually have some slime fossils. So I would definitely want to scoop those up, and then we have some more right over there. So what happened to, oh, there it goes. I was gonna say, there was definitely 2 of them. Here, let's grab this. Excellent, and maybe we can look around for more tree sap later, because that was another thing that we found for the first time last episode, but haven't done too much with. Lots of cool stuff down here, but I'm also still looking for pods and things, but just not too many popping up. They're usually really well hidden. That was 3 more. Okay, so I'll try to jump across to this side because I do see some more of the icicles, the snowflakes. Got it. Anything else of note for right now? Not really. Well, we got some tar having some fun. I'm not a big fan because I always forget to get more water, but you know, we got a couple of things I was looking for. Maybe now's a great time to head back and also make sure that all of our current slimes are being well fed, because that is definitely something we need to do. So let's just grab some stuff on our way back. Maybe we can find a better way to get there though, because I don't know if I spend too much time in this part of the cave. And usually if it's more dangerous, that means just better rewards. Oh, a diamond thing. Okay, I'm so sorry, Thundercluck, whatever it is. Let's get you guys out of here. I did find this pod before, but couldn't get out of here. I just, stop. I need this strange diamond. They're very rare and very useful to have. And I got it, cool. That was great. So with that done, anything more to do in your water? I need the water. Great, 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 we got it. Interesting little circle here. I guess this is where slimes spawn in. Very unhappy slimes. Oh man. Okay, so like I've said before, a lot of this we've gone through. I do remember this jump specifically being a little scary. I'm just trying to find my way out for now. Okay, right down this way seems to work. And then I guess up here. Have we gone in a big circle? We might have. But it seems like maybe not. If I go over here and then down this way, I'm almost back at where I need to be. Perfect, so right up here and then our teleport home. Perfect, that's exactly what I was looking for. It's so nice that we set that up. And we got a lot to do around here. So it actually teleports me in right there. Gotcha. So first things first is getting the diamond and all this stuff into the refinery, just so we don't have to worry about accidentally dropping it or anything like that. So plopping that in, slime fossil, and the perfect snowflake. Now I do want to think on what I want to combine the saber with. I mean, I guess, what do we need the most of out of the things, you know, that we can actually get comboed with? Yolky, I still haven't gotten into the Yolky ports, unfortunately, but I'm thinking, when we have plenty of everything, I guess Flutter would be cool, especially since Flutter isn't something we would see naturally. I'm a little bit curious about that. So, do we have any Flutters stashed away anywhere? I don't think so, so I might have to go get some. Not too much work to go do that though, so we just need to run all the way back over here. Just like this, and just take a couple of the flutters, which are all waiting for, we got plenty of them. So what I wanna do, just right over here, grab some flutter plorts. That should be plenty enough. Definitely plenty enough. How are they doing with food? I guess I could take the second to fill this up too. There we go. That's sort of the problem with Slime Rancher, is that you do one thing and they're like, oh, I should do this one thing. Oh, I should do this other thing. And then it's just you spend 20 minutes and you haven't even done the thing that you first set out to do. All right, so I guess we'll just put this here. Got it. And I wanted to toss some of these back in to here. Well, actually, no, those were all the other kinds, so maybe that's not worth doing. But I'll get that set up there. And what was the Flutter's favorite food again? Because that would make things more convenient. It's, that's your favorite food. That's a little bit more difficult to get. I feel like it's fine though. I don't know. We'll have to think on it for sure. But I think for now, because if that's the case, it does just make it harder to get these plorts. Like maybe we should do honey instead. Because what is the honey's favorite? That has to be the mint mango. Let's find out. Right over this way. Honey is mint mango, okay. Maybe that'd be better. That didn't work. Try that again. Because that one's just plorts, because that's for selling them. Gotcha. Okay, so let's just try taking some honey then. that, we'll activate that for you. And let's get back to what we were doing. I don't know how hungry you guys are. Looks like you're running pretty low. So I might just wanna go for this. Let's put a bunch of them in here. There you go, that should keep you nice and happy for a while, right? Pretty good, pretty good. I mean, they will overeat, unfortunately, so maybe that wasn't the best idea. Well, we'll set something up soon. But just way back over here where we got the actual Saber Slime set up, I just wanna deal with that now. Okay, this has been a very cool update. Obviously, it's one of those things where we can sort of explore through it pretty quick, but that's just sort of the nature of the game. Okay, so it looks like they're starting to run a little bit low on chickens, especially when I'm adding all these guys in. I don't know if I want too much more than that. To be honest with you, that's where it gets really difficult to manage. So I don't know how many are in there right now. Well, we'll just do this, but we definitely don't wanna do any more. So sending in the honey plorts, they're gonna eat these up and become honey saber largos. So, so cute. I wanna get a good look at one. They are adorable. I love it. So we'll send in a good couple of those. And then that means we can start feeding them mint mangoes instead if we really want, because that'll still be technically their favorite food. Oh, they're really trying to, whoa, they're busting out. Whoa, okay. This really shows that it's too many of them. So I think that just some of them we'll just have to send away. And that's a shame. There's another one that got out over here. That's just what happens when there's simply too many, is that they start busting out, and we just don't want that. Whoa, it made one of the eggs! It did, look at this. Can I bust it open? Boom, that is so cool. The Yolky plort. We also get some Thundercluck chicks. Oh, that makes me so happy. So where did they go? Oh, they're right here. That was so cool. All right then, so let's throw some of these. We got the Yolky plort, which I feel like it would have given me a description, but it didn't. So let's send these guys back in. More of them are jumping out, which is a bit odd. I'm just gonna keep doing this until they stop jumping out, because I'm pretty sure that's the problem. But no, did we miss an upgrade? Huh, or maybe it's that they're just hungry. If that's the case, if it's that they're just so hungry that they're breaking out, let's feed them. Well, we can also put in that chicken. Let's get you back in. They're still going crazy. I'm a little concerned here. Keep them well fed. Toss this over. Like, am I missing something here? Because they are still going pretty crazy in there. I don't need a million of them. Like, this is still quite a lot, and this will still produce this, as you can see, a good chunk of saber plorts. So I definitely want those. The honey I'm not too concerned about, but once again, they're just going crazy. There's still a lot of them in there. All right, I'm gonna keep doing this until they, like I said, until they stop breaking out, because it's too many. I made a mistake with that. Come on, there you go. And then you over here, please stop causing me issues. This seems a lot calmer. This seems way calmer. So they eat meat and fruit. I could try to scoop up a little bit more here. Oh no, I don't want you. Okay, I need to drop the roosters. The roosters aren't what I'm looking for. They're certainly not going as crazy now. But I guess we could try to get a mint mango tree here at some point. But that should be good enough. Let's see. Put all this stuff in. They won't eat the carrots, but if there were a couple, these are fruits, right? Yep, looking like it. So maybe that'll keep them satiated for a bit. I sure hope so. We'll keep working on other stuff soon enough, but I mean, I don't really need too many sea hens. We have them sort of being built up in other areas, so as long as I can toss some of that stuff in too, that should all keep them nice and happy and fed for a bit. We'll keep adding more to our totals later, but I see you need to be in there. Got it, a couple more fruits. Send those in too, and just hope that you guys don't break free anymore. I mean, they're still bouncing against the ceiling occasionally. It does make me nervous, but we'll leave it for a bit and see what ends up happening. For this, the incinerator is running a bit low. I would like to just fill it up a bit. Maybe just start actually grabbing plorts again. There we go, there we go. Well, they ate that up really fast, so I need to get some more soon. They're bouncing, I don't know. I don't know why, if it's still just too many of them. Trying to get some water plorts now. I definitely want to submit these somewhere, which I don't know if I have anymore. I wish I could just build them right now, but I said the 2 gadgets allow you to remotely transfer resources between 2 points. I don't think I want that one right now. Oh, we got one more over there. Oh, there is the carrots over there, I forgot about those. And these are honey plorts, so I can send this back in. Just wanna grab those to refill some other stuff again. Over here at the incinerator. That just helps a little bit. I'll need to get a lot more though. Okay, so let's head out of here and try to focus on some other stuff. But I mean, that's mostly what I wanted to do in today's episode. We popped the Gordo. We were able to grow the Saber collection a little bit here to make a lot more plorts. Those are the kind of things I was really after. We'll definitely put those in. So we just sort of put those guys in. If we could find more of the egg slimes at some point, that'd be amazing. Now, I'm not really expecting it too much. Oh, but we do have a letter over here. Okay, let's see what this is. From Mochi Miles. Hello, Beatrix. Guess who's the luckiest person in the galaxy? You are, because you've got a gift from the Mochi Miles. I'll let that sink in. Go ahead and sit if you need to. We got some rude arches. All right, well, thank you for the gift. I appreciate it. So yeah, this is what I need to tend to right now. There's a bunch of little things just sort of sitting around that we can tend to just to make sure that everything is in tip-top shape. Okay, so I think I'm finished touching things up for now. We just gotta give these guys some more carrots. I know there's a lot of plorts sort of just waiting around that I need to collect, but I think that's something I wanna save a little bit for later. I do have all these hens, and I think just for some of the boom plorts that were back over here, because I feel like I need the briar ones to build back up. They've been a little low for a while, so yeah, if I could, because these guys eat so much so fast. But I think if I were just to fill them up like that and then put it on slowly, maybe that would help out a bit more. We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, I could, grab all these right now. The problem is it just takes a while. To grab 40 of them, bring it back. And that's where I definitely need to, I think, do an episode where we just search for a bunch of pods everywhere that we might have missed in different areas. Because one of them should be a blueprint for more inventory space, and that would be so helpful right now. But for now, let's just keep depositing this stuff. Always super important to get this done. There's a lot of more basic materials we still need to get and find. One of the main ones right now is definitely going to be, that's actually doing really good. Just like the pink jelly stuff. So I think we should just walk around for the rest of today's episode, just trying to get whatever basic materials we might need, because those kind of things are important too. I feel like we're sort of in this spot, and that's why I haven't really had time to record too much of this game recently, is just, there's a lot of things we can do, but it's a little bit grindy. I mean, obviously finding the pods, that'll be one thing. That's not too grindy. It's really just more actively searching. But then afterwards, there's a lot of gear and gadgets and upgrades we can get that just require me to have a ton more materials than I currently have. And the only way to do that is just to run around each environment until they randomly spawn where I need them to. But what we're looking for here is just, any of the pink jellies or any of these. The deep brine is another good one that we're after. Luckily, we can find a good chunk of them here just in the rainbow fields. We've already found all the pods here. This is the only area we have found all the pods in so far. We've gotten a little bit close for some of them, but none of them fully completed besides this one. Got a pod right there. Not gonna give me too much though. I'm just looking around wherever I can. I'm not always the best at searching for them. But yeah, now that we've sort of had a good idea of sort of the general amount of stuff in whatever it was called, Wintry Bluffs, something like that. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this DLC. Do you think, this is a good first update for Slime Rancher 2? So far, I'm in love with it, and I really can't wait to see where they go from here. I love how it connected the world a little bit with like the Gordo stuff. Like, it's a little bit difficult to get to at first, but now that we have different portals to it, I think it's gonna get way easier, and that's just really exciting because it means that we can get around the world a little bit better, we can see new things faster, all that kind of stuff. Okay, so is there anything cool down here? There should be at least a little bit more of the brine, I think. We'll have to look around. But, oh, we got this over here. Deep brine. And I don't see anything else too much, so I think we'll check on this side. Because obviously, when it comes to these kind of things, the gameplay itself isn't super riveting. It's just about, enjoying stuff. But, we've had now like a fire area and like more of an autumn mountainy themed area and whatever this area was themed. And now we have a winter themed one. I wonder what could be next. Maybe more of like a desert kind of deal? Guess we'll have to wait and see. Because obviously I didn't play a ton of Slime Rancher 1, but it seemed like it got a ton of updates throughout its early access phase, like this game will hopefully get too. So there might be tons of updates with different locations to look forward to. Oh, here's one. And even through all the searching, we're only getting a couple of each here and there, but there is some common spots where they spawn in that's worth memorizing. Like I do remember this one. So we get a couple more from that. Oh no, come on, please come back. Got it. And is this one? Oh, it is one. Okay. Don't know why that one was just sitting there, but I'm not complaining. It's a free one. I think we can get over to this side. Really starting to get dark now too, which is usually when the tar seem to pop up more often. There's some more waiting for us over here, and some brine too. So we'll turn over to this first. Jellystone's a little bit more important to me than the brine at the moment. I feel like we can almost find brine more easily in certain locations. I just don't feel like we need as much of it for different building things as we do jellystones. And what about over here? Okay, here's some more. Oh, plenty more. So sometimes just doing a little bit of a round throughout this base area is still really productive. Got it. There's one more, can you please? There we go. Any more that we wanna touch up on before we skedaddle from here? I don't see any. So let's go back to the base and just deposit those as soon as possible. Okay. Right up here. It's always so relaxing during this sort of autumn time like this. Oh, did I walk past it? I did. So we just need to deposit into this. So 10 of these, 14 of these, really, really useful. So we're sort of building up a good total. There's some different places we need to visit later on that we've been to plenty of times before, but just to collect more stuff like that. But if we take a look, what are some upgrades I can maybe consider for the time being? I mean, there are things like the heart module that I need to get, but the power core is another one. For this, we need 7 more wild honey and then 12 more primordial oil. And this ups our energy. That could be really good. So things like that are worth focusing on for sure. And that's just the things I want to chip away at. And then there's also little things like dash pads. I should probably make at least one of these so that we're going in and out of the base a little bit faster. And I've just been meaning to. A snowball machine too could be fun. I don't really know the exact purpose of it besides it just being for fun. It's one of the few things we can actually make with saber plorts, it seems. Everything else, not too much. I mean, obviously with saber plorts, you can also make the snowy teleporter. But this allows us to travel between 2 locations of our choosing. That would be really nice. I haven't actually made any of these 2-way teleports just yet, but I could make it for this one. I have the strange diamonds, the strange fossils and everything. Why not? Just to sort of make it that much easier to make your way through. Now to do that, where I wanna put it, I'm still not entirely decided, but I guess for now we can maybe make this sort of like our teleport area. Yeah, so I could do like something like this. Not the dash pad, but if I go to utilities, I have the snowy teleporter, so I can install this one. You place a 2-way teleporter. 2-way teleporters can be used to create custom warp route between 2 locations. Install both teleporters from the same set to create your desired warp route. So there's the first one, obviously walking through it. Now, won't do too much, but I wanted to, where do we want to put it? I guess out here. There's not always a ton of spots, but right here, dash pad. And that should just make me have like infinite dash for a bit. Now I want to be very careful with where I put this next one, but yeah, we need to head all the way back out to the area we're trying to get get that next thing. I might want to jump here and then, oh no, it was from there. Yeah, so it's not really connecting this stuff too much. So I wonder if the next DLC area will sort of connect this area a bit. All right, then we'll get over there as soon as we can. All right, so we're right up where we popped the Gordo before. I thought this would be a pretty nice area to set up the second teleport. That way, if we need a quick way to Ember Island, or at least deeper into it, that might be an option. So I think just wherever we can find a place, this seems great, it's sort of tucked away. We can just install this gadget, and this will be fantastically convenient because we can just go like this and we're back home, right? So just in and out, just like that. We can do that again in a moment if we wanted to. And that way we don't have to set up, a refinery as much or whatever this is. We just head straight back and then we're here now. So that is so cool. I definitely appreciate that. And now we're back here. Look at how convenient that is. I feel like we should have done that with some of the other spots sooner, I guess, but you know, we'll get to it eventually. That's my goal at the least. And I can also just sort of get out here and get to collecting sooner. And that's always good. Obviously, we still have things to find. We still have 9 more pods to find around here, so that's definitely something we'll focus on a bit more next episode. But I think we're more or less, you know, sort of wrapped up for today's episode. I don't really see too much more. I might just float around a little bit. But I've definitely had a ton of fun. It's a great game, of course, so it's hard not to have fun. But really good step forward for the game. Our first major update has been a blast. So if you guys really want to see it, I can chip away at some of the extra stuff, but it is more of a grind, so I don't know how long it would take. But or also, you know, we could also just wait for more updates, and as long as those updates are coming out, we could still be getting materials along the way that way. Is there anything cool down here in this one? Not really looking like it. And this is where we found one of the Yolky slimes. So looking around for stuff like that's always good. But no such luck so far. So if I find more Yolky slimes, I'd be really happy about that, because just one of them doesn't net as much results in terms of getting the plorts for them, which I didn't even see anything we could use the plorts for, but you know, obviously in future updates that can totally change. And it could be something that requires a lot of it. So let's try to explore this side a little bit more. There's also that sap, which once again, I didn't see anything for that either. Or up here for now, these guys are so cute. And not really anything. Not even up in the trees or anything like that. So, you know what, I think that's a great place to wrap it up. This has been such a fun area to explore, the Powerfall Bluffs, and we'll be exploring it more in upcoming episodes, but for right now, that is gonna wrap it up for today's episode of Slime Rancher 2. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.